baseball here on MLB Network. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Your Los Angeles Angels.
Dylan Cease is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, here is Josh Reddick. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is hurt. The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 45.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Patrick Wisdom. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Number 67, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Number 36, Chris.
Billy Hamilton will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Billy Hamilton.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Next up is David Fletcher. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. One out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up, and this is taken in for the second out. So the bases are empty with two gone now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 the count. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now at the plate, here is Wilson Ramos. First offering.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss. Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
To 2-2 now. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon.
Up for the Angels, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First delivery to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So bases are empty with one gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. A dive, but it's off his glove. Fouled away. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Max Stassi. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Frank Denson. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Austin Hayes as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, back outside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Denson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next is Chicago.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Ward is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now for L.A., Taylor Ward, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. All 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that misses 1-1. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Owings is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next, David Fletcher. He popped out in his first trip.
David Fletcher.
Pitch on the way.
Count 1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. Patrick Sandoval will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 43, Patrick Sandoval.
And now in the box, Brandon Crawford. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Chris Owings now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ward will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 50.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First delivery to him.
Ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Jose Ruiz will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Jose Ruiz.
Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Mike Trout.
And now the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0. Hit to first. Zimmerman has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0.
Ladies and
Dylan
gentlemen,
Bundy, a
your
6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 37, Dylan Bundy.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Hamilton aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard hit towards center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So here's Josh Reddick as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Cesar Hernandez would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 3-2 one more time. Swinging a hard liner to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Hyunjin Ryu gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
Now it'll be Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Angels, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The windup and the 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Owings is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now here is Max Stassi off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Frank Denson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 3.
So now into the box is Taylor Ward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a throw over, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Ryu comes set. Here it comes.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Denson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2, yeah.
got him swinging, and that's the third out. Angels leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Tyler Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Tyler Anderson.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Cesar Hernandez. First delivery to him. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here's the 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Next to hit is Brandon Crawford. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Stassi is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Chris Owings. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. John Park enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 37, John Park.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hamilton. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. One and one. From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Two and 0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Anthony Rendon is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fletcher over at second. Trout at first. 1 gone. High in the air down the right field line. Grichuk is there. 2 down. Digging in next, Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
2 down, runners at first and second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels get just the 1. 7th inning coming up. Angels are out in front 2-0. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67.
Aledmus Diaz is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Diaz is retired, and there's 1 away. Brian Goodwin will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. And now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Aledmus Diaz stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 43.
Adam Simber will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the
Now
seventh.
pitching for Chicago, number 90, Adam Simber.
Rico
pitching,
Spanos
number
is
57,
also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. And now for the Angels, Max Stassi. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2.
Max Stassi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Frank Denson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0.
Count is 2-1.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now to the plate, Taylor Ward. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Jared Walsh will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the belt, the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Ward is off at first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Brandon Marsh will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 Angels. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Number 8 will come on defensively now as he takes over at
Now
second.
playing second base, number 8.
Luis Rengifo is also into the game as he takes over at short. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
The 3-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. So the next to bat will be Brian Zimmerman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning. Tony Kemp will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 5, Tony Kemp.
Pitch on the way as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Matt Foster is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Matt Foster.
Greg Allen is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Pitch on the way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Foster offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Leury Garcia steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. And now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Joe Adell gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Joe Adell.
From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-2.
Jose Abreu would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Greg Allen is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Alex Cobb takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 38.
Hernan Perez will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 4, Hernan.
Eric Hosmer is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Ji-hwan Bae will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Number 91. Ji-hwan Bae.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Chris Owings. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The White Sox down to their last strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Austin Martin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game that featured a lot of great pitching and timely hitting, which made the difference in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Cease gets the W on the mound. Number 67 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria.